Good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever time you're watching this. Welcome back to another video on Lusher Vlogs. And today we have another Halloween update. This time, Chessington World of Adventures has finally announced their lineup for the 2022 event. So Howl-o-ween, their Halloween event this year, will run from the 15th to the 30th of October. So it's running for 15 days this year, which I think is shorter than last year, I think, but I don't know. But here's what they've announced so far for the event. So the description for the event this year is as follows. Things are getting spooky once again at Chessington this October with a fabulous Halloween event for the whole family. Don't miss out on a family adventure this October half time with plenty of new tricks and treats you won't want to miss. So here's what we know about this year's event. So this is split into 3 different segments. You've got Family Explorers, Little Rangers, and Brave Adventurers. Here's the Family Explorers. So this year we have what looks like 2 returning shows and a brand new show by the looks of it. The first one is The Witches of Adventure Point, and the description is as follows. Our troublesome trio of witches are returning for another year of chaos, casting a spell on Chessington. But don't fret, as a new reign of witches take over to protect the resort in a battle of good and evil. So looking forward to this. Another one is Banyan, the Circle of Eight. Banyan, I'm never getting it right. Anyway, is in danger. Join the Circle of Eight as they protect Banyan from evil villains and witches who are after his power of immortal beauty and wisdom, a show full of ferocious fire and effects you won't want to miss. So once again, this is a fire show which I've heard a lot of really good things about and pretty cool. And the next one, which we don't know whether this is a new show or something from last year. I don't remember seeing this on the lineup last year. And it's called Trick or Treat Live. Join Emily and Evie as they go on an epic trick-or-treat adventure to find Candyland, where the grumpy witch has hidden all her scrummy sweeties. So this looks like a brand new show, which will probably be on main stage, I would presume, but who knows. Also, for this year, now on to the Little Rangers. Pansy and Petunia's Potions. Head to Pansy and Petunia's Potion Creation Station and help them craft up potions for the good witches of Adventure Point to strengthen their spells. So this seems new. Also, Room and the Broom. Come join fellow adventurer Ali and their friends for some fun and games with the witch from Room and the Broom. Bring along your magic wands to help cast some magical spells. Good. And another returning show from last year, I think, is The Misadventures of Wilf. Halloween's lovable werewolf has returned and brings with him Violet, the friendly vampire bat who hates Halloween. Help Wilf and friends convince her otherwise. So this is interesting, to be fair. Now, the next segment, which is Brave Adventures, we've got 2 sort of scare attractions returning for this year. One of them is in its final year, which has been confirmed. One of them is going to be heading into its final year, and the other one is returning for its 2nd year. So returning for its 2nd year this year is Vile Villagers of Wild Woods. The description is as follows. Always not silent in the dark corners of Wild Wood. Lost souls have risen from the dead and haunting those who dare pass through. Tread carefully as you enter this scare area. For these vile villagers are hunting for new blood to join their fan club. They will certainly have your skin crawling and your spine tingling. Now, I will talk about age restrictions and opening times for this soon, but the next thing returning for its final year, which I'm personally quite sad about, is Creepy Caves. Now, before I tell you the description of it, because it sounds like we've got maybe a slightly updated story this year, with it being the final year, but I find it interesting that over the years that Creepy Caves has been at the event, it's either been known as Creepy Caves Unearthed or Creepy Caves Resurgence. This year, it's just been marketed as Creepy Caves. So it looks like something new. But here's the description of it. Returning for a final year. Following years of rebellion-inflicted chaos, the angel fire plant has now mutated, engulfing the caves. Can you make it through and destroy it once and for all? So this seems like we're getting an update story. It looks like the rebels that have been in there for the last couple of years is going, and it looks like we're going to be focusing once again on the Angel Fire Plant for the first time since COVID, which I love that whole story. Interestingly, with the scare attractions though this year, Wild Villages of Wild Woods, Vile Villages of Wild Woods and Creepy Caves are going to be open during the whole event. They're going to be open from 10 a.m. until close. So it looks like the maze is going to be open all the time. So for Vile Village of the Wild Woods, it's going to be open 10 till 3. Its age recommendation will be for 5+, and then from 3 p.m. till close recommended for 8+. Whereas for Creepy Caves, it's recommended for 8+ between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. and from 3 p.m. till close, it's 10+. So the fact that Creepy Caves is going to be open during the day, I'm really excited for. Obviously, at the moment for Creepy Caves, it's saying tickets live soon. So it looks like it will be an upcharge again this year, which personally, I don't see why they're doing it as upcharge now. Like, I don't see why Creepy Caves should be an upcharge. Like, that maze could easily run without it being an upcharge now. But with it being its final year this year, I'm going to try and make sure I get on it as many times as possible, because over the last, I first did Creepy Caves in 2018, which was, I think, its second year or third year, I can't remember. I think it might have been second year. But since 2018, I've had some majorly intense run-throughs. The fact it's been there now for about 5 or 6 years and they're retiring it. It's a shame that it's going, but I hope we get an intense maze to replace it. Yeah, and of course, they've got Fancy Just competitions, Spectacular Trail through Shipwreck Coast this year, which is new, and obviously Rides in the Dark. So in terms of opening times this year for Howl-o-ween this year, is that during the event, so the event runs from the 15th to the 30th of October. On certain dates, they're going to be open 10 till 5, and certain dates, they're going to be open 10 till 7. Now, I don't know whether this is selected dates or whether this is like new bits. I don't really know. But on the following dates, the park will be open till 7 o'clock from 10 a.m. till 7. 15th, 16th, 21st to 23rd, and then 24th to the 30th of October, they'll be open 10 till 7. And then on 17th to the 20th of October, they're going to be open 10 till 5. So yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts on Chessington's Howl-o-ween event this year. I'm really sad that Creepy Caves is leaving after this year. As I say, I've had some really insane run-throughs on it over the last few years, but I hope this year, it sounds like there's a slightly new story to it this year, which I always loved. I loved the original story that Creepy Caves had back in the day, and then the new Rebels story that they brought in for COVID and post-COVID. And then obviously it looks like we're getting a new story for it again this year. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, guys, in the comments. Cheers very much, and I will see you in the next one.